I'm making a new star and mega tree this year, and I wanted to see personalised my display's logo. Here I imported the star into Gimp and scaled it according to a 600 by 800mm sheet. Here's the finished print. Here I have some 5mm corflute which has been printed on. Get to see a sign place local to me. There's the logo from our website. And right now what I've been doing is using some tracing paper, so I can see through for the colours, and figuring out where all these nodes will be going. So nodes at the moment are an X, and then what I'm doing here is I'm putting a line sort of in the middle between them. And I've got to fine tune this so well for some of the corners. And what I plan on doing is using these seed pixels, instead of pushing the excess wire of two nodes in the middle through that hole and then gluing on the front there. I used a pin to mark out the coro. Then I decided to cut out the star before punching holes and mounting the pixels in place. It is much easier to cut the coro on a flat surface. I suggest using a ruler and a craft knife. I cut multiple times in light passes. I didn't cut all the way through initially. This meant I had less chance of damaging a point and had a resting place in my hand. My best advice would be to place the ruler on the star side of the cut line. I actually cut into the white border of the star twice. Corflute is a fairly easy material to cut with a ruler and a sharp knife. Cutting along a flute takes 1 or 2 passes. Cutting across flutes takes 5 or more. Then I punched holes and started pushing the wires of pixels through. Initially I used a flat screwdriver to push it through, but this turned out to be a bad idea as the wire insulation pierced in some places. And a time lapse of me pushing the pixel wires through the corflute. I made the holes bigger so I could push the wires through by hand or use a small Allen key to push it through. Off camera I soldered everything together. I then used Lightshow Hub to lay out the pixels, and imported this into xLights for submodels. The final result looks awesome. 5mm corflute seems rigid enough for these seed pixels and it's very lightweight. The total cost of this project was $67 New Zealand.